Hi there, it's Dr. David Greene, founder and CEO of R3 Stem Cell, the global leader in regenerative therapies. Today I want to answer the question of, can you overculture stem cells? The answer is that yes, you can absolutely overculture stem cells, and it's something that no lab should do because the results can be suboptimal for patients. Now, only certain countries allow the culturing of stem cells. So the way that it works at our labs is we have donor programs where individuals who are undergoing a scheduled C-section can be able to donate. They are screened, make sure that the no significant risk factors, and then the tissue itself is screened very heavily for different diseases that the FDA requires. We actually go above and beyond that, but I don't want to digress too much. The stem cells are then harvested from, in our case, the umbilical cord tissue. It's a great source of stem cells. And then what you can do is you can culture those stem cells either manually or in what's called a bioreactor. And we do both. So when stem cells are cultured, basically what you're doing is you're expanding them. You're taking 1 goes to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, and you're expanding exponentially the numbers of stem cells that you can then give to patients, because we know predominantly that stem cell counts do affect outcomes. Predominantly, the number of stem cells as they go up is going to lead to a better outcome. I mean, at a certain point, you're going to get not really much effect after a certain amount of cells for a particular patient. Anyway, I don't want to digress. But what happens is, as you're going from 1 stem cell, replicate to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, you're going through cycles, what people might call generations, okay? And then there's also what's called passages. And it's been shown in research recognized by the International Society of Stem Cell Research that you should not go past the 6th passage to make sure that the stem cells are going to be pure, active, and not what's called senescent. Senescent means non-functional. So what happens is, if you continue to culture and culture and culture stem cells, and a lot of labs do this, they're not going to be functional. It might look like a stem cell under a microscope, but it's not actually going to do anything, when it gets into your body. It's not going to really hurt you, but it's just not going to do anything. So the problem is that if a lab overcultures the cells, they might sit there and say to you, you know what, you weigh, 50 kilograms or whatever, so we're going to give you 100 million stem cells. Sounds great. And it might be a very cost-effective treatment the way they've laid it out. At the end of the day, though, you might be getting 80 million stem cells that have gone through like 15 passages. Might not be functional. Your outcome is going to be very suboptimal. So you have to look at that. Now, when we get our stem cells from our labs, it comes with what's called a certificate of analysis, and it will show you what passage those cells were harvested from. And it's usually anywhere from 2 to 4 passages. We try and keep it under 5 or 6 just to be safe and make sure that the cells are going to be extremely active and potent for patients. So the bottom line is that yes, you can overculture stem cells. It would behoove you to ask, who you're considering for stem cell treatment, how many passages has it gone through? If they look at you cross-eyed and don't understand, then they probably don't have a pretty good grasp on how they're processing the cells, and they should, all right? If you ask us, we'll be able to show you a certificate of analysis. If it's cultured, it'll show you the passage, all right? So it's very important. All right, thanks for watching. Visit us online at r3stemcell.com. There's a lot of educational information on our website. You can email us at info@r3stemcell.com with questions, or give us a call toll free at the US prefix of +1 844-GET-STEM. We'll set you up with a free consultation. Thank you.